Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football, perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's RB Leipzig, and they face Oxford United.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Thuram, David. Good move in the making from Leipzig. But really sticking to their task defensively. Bernardo Silva. Thuram. On to David. Thuram. Chance here. Kenny Dalglish. Mo Salah. Might really be able to trouble them here. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. Thuram. Making sure nothing came of it. Ryan Cherki. Silva. On to David. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Vili Orban. Ryan Cherki. And intercepts again. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Ryan Cherki. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Marcus Thuram. Scott McTominay. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal, courtesy of Mohamed Salah. His side in front to their delight. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Salah, Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Marcus Thuram. Very quick thinking there. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Salah. Modric. Luis Hernandez. Real chance. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. David. Taylor. Mendy. Kenneth Taylor. On to David. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Thuram. Chance to get themselves back into it. Kenny Dalglish. Maldini does the ball winning. Attacking possible. Well, it could be on for him here. Now with Cole. Hernandez. Kenny Dalglish. Rivaldo. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Well, mopping up defensively. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. So nearing the end, and everything at the moment pointing to a disappointing outcome for Leipzig.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy, right?
And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Arsenal versus RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Arsenal did well to win back possession. Arsenal's free kick here. Hummers. Fofana with it. Thuram. Nicely timed tackle. Ryan Cherki. David. It might be. Can they stop it going in? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Hamšík. Thuram. And the pass, a good one. Opportunity here. David. On to David. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Modric. Thuram. The ball with Luka Modric. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Puyol. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? This could be the equaliser. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Bernardo Silva. Now with Hamšík. Mendy has it. Paolo Maldini. Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Taylor. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Ryan Cherki. Silva. Thuram. Marek Hamšík. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And now back with the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Possession one. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Can they forge ahead? Jonathan David. Taylor. Marek Hamšík. Marcus Thuram. Ryan Cherki. Dembele. Thuram. Romani. Thuram. Real chance. Oh, not denied in his quest to make it a double.
Well, his movement, his technique and his goal threat have been really good today. He probably deserved a second there.
Saved, but still a chance. Well, nothing untoward happened. Oh, what an opportunity. Must be. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Modric. Dembele on the ball. The ball with Luka Modric. Now with David. On to David. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Dembele. Fernando Torres. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid versus RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Marek Hamsik. Cherki. Showing good defensive judgment. Bernardo Silva. What can Real do from this position? But they dealt with the threat posed. Thuram. David. Now with Thuram. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Rooney. Marek Hamsik. Thuram. Jonathan David. Now with Hamšík. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Bukayo Saka. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Can he finish? And he saw the situation developing. Aji. Now with Rooney. And it's with Hadji. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Marcus Thuram. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Rudiger. Lucio. Wayne Rooney. Saka. And on to Rooney. Hadji. Teammates available. It's looking promising. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Silva. On to David. Bernardo Silva. Ivan Perisic. Perisic with the ball. Can he put them ahead? Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, let's just see again how Perisic delivered this cross into such a dangerous area, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Ryan Cherki. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Ivan Perisic. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. He has teammates around him, but the danger averted for now. Mendy. Taylor. Cherki. Marcus Thuram. They get forward, but time is very much against them here.
Well, it's been a really tight battle out there, and the Real fans are doing everything they can to drive their team over the line. What a finish we have here.
Leipzig have possession again. Rooney. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester United facing RB Leipzig.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Marcus Thuram. Ryan Cherki. This attack looks highly promising. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. David. Can he put it away? And he's broken free. Superb chance. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Mendy. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. That'll be a United throw. Milinkovic-Savic. Paul Scholes. And a tidy ball. He must finish! And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course. 2-0 now, and back underway. Mendy. Taylor. Marek Hamšík. Ryan Cherki. Very effective passing sequence. And now it's Hamšík. Possession one. Mendy. Marek Hamšík. Jonathan David. Cherki. Taylor. It's got to be! Just the challenge that was required. Hamšík. David. Thuram. Can he finish this? Keeper did his job to begin with. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And off and running again. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Leipzig in the second? Thuram. Taylor. Now with Thuram. Scholes. Got a textbook interception. Thuram. David. And Stam dealing with the danger. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Alexander-Arnold. Now with Silva. Ryan Cherki. And he read it superbly. Ball played nicely. Cunha. It's with Scholes. Well, he's certainly not alone. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. In with a chance. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Marcus Thuram. Ryan Cherki. Taylor. On to Silva. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Not long to go now, and things looking bleak for Leipzig.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch.
So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Barcelona, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
David. And on to Cantona. Really good challenge. Silva. Scott McTominay. And he's through here. Appear to be in two minds. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Thuram. And intercepted it. Johan Cruyff. Promising move from Barcelona. Cruyff. On the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Just the clearance that was needed. Bernardo Silva. Real chance. Hamzik. Still possibilities. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Did well to win the ball back. Taylor. Marek Hamzik. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Might jump in front. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And underway again with Leipzig hoping to find a route back into the game. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Thuram. Silva. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Thuram. And Leipzig in a position of menace. It's got to be! And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Cantona. Scott McTominay. Cruyff. Well, high quality defending. Thuram, and he's made headway. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him, and no wonder he's enjoying himself. Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? Zico. He's given it away. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. This could level it. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Surely. Cantona in position. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Marcus Thuram. Greif. And level it is in the wing. Oh, in with a chance! And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Thuram. Jude Bellingham. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with it.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Arsenal versus RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Gyökeres, Gareth Bale. Alexander-Arnold, really clever pressing. And it's come off the keeper. Marek Hamšík. Jonathan David. Hamšík now. Kenneth Taylor. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Ramirez. Marek Hamšík. Viktor Gyökeres. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Arsenal's free kick here. And a fantastic diving save. Hamšík. On to David. Leipzig moving the ball forward. Opportunity. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Yapstam. Jonathan Klaus. Rodri. Marek Hamšík. Now with Bale. Viktor Gyökeres. And promising stuff from Arsenal. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Marcus Thuram. Oh, that's not a good clearance. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Park defending well. Mendy. Ryan Cherki. Cherki. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Park Ji-sung. Rodri. And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Arsenal have given it away. David. Hamsik. Bale. Really well played pass. Marek Hamsik. Ryan Cherki. Now with David. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Inside the last 5 minutes, and 0-0 is still the situation.
Well, Arsenal have to get the ball forward quickly now. The crowd are demanding just that little bit more effort. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
Rodri. An attack full of promise. Did well to clear it away. And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Oxford United and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Now, who can he play it to? Well, disappointing end to the move. Thuram. How can he take them on and beat them? A fine reading of the situation. Shevchenko. In a decent position now. Shevchenko. Thuram. Now with David. Losing possession here. Shevchenko. Still trying to make something happen. Cherki. McAllister. And a creative look about this. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Must score. In it goes. The opening goal in this contest. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Jonathan David. Good use of the ball, but real chance. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Shevchenko. Must be! He had to score, and he does. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And off and running again. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Leipzig in the second? We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Cherki. Marek Hamsik. Bernardo Silva, can he get one back? A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And what an emphatic strike it is from Bernardo Silva. Hit with his laces. It's a great goal.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. David Beckham. And it's with Ronaldinho. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Bernardo Silva. Perfect challenge. Well, he's lost the ball. Andriy Shevchenko. He's got to score! Bernardo Silva. Ryan Cherki. Now with David.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Teammates available. This could finish it! And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance from that sort of...
Kenneth Taylor. Good tackle, taken away. Well, just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. Opportunity! Surely now. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is...
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Venezia, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Zanetti. It's with Petit. Rui Costa. Now Rui Costa. Cherki. Marcus Thuram. Jonathan David. And he's made headway. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And Bernardo Silva has it. And how about that for a save? Not out of the woods yet. Zanetti. And an astute piece of defending. Rui Costa. Soboslai. Ugo Ekitike. Rabiot. Rui Costa. Well, can he put them in front? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. And the ball is moving again. So having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. An effective ball. Will it be? Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Ugo Ekitike. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. David. Can he finish? Had to come up with the ball and did. Ekitike. Now Rui Costa. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, the ball rolling once more. Leipzig trailing after the first half. Can they come up with a response here in the second? Alessandro Bastoni. Rabiot. Zanetti. Ugo Ekitike. Now Rabiot. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Soboslai moving it forward. Is it going to be? Textbook defending inside the box. Jonathan David. Now with Thuram. Cherki. Kenneth Taylor. Must score! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Zanetti. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Zanetti. Müller. Just the challenge that was required. Hamšík. Onto Thuram. Javier Zanetti. Now Rui Costa. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, a good save to keep this game all square.
Well, that save has just kept them in it. What a moment for the keeper.
David. Danger still on, and there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's RB Leipzig facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Fine work from City to win the ball back. Pulisic. Taylor. Mendy. Hamsik now. Might be onto something with that ball. Clears it away. Marek Hamsik. Taylor. Real chance. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Stage. Balerdi. Pulisic now. Pulisic. Thuram. David. Regained possession. Jonathan David. Good work from City to win back the ball. Cherki. Thuram. Silva. Kenneth Taylor. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Read it well. Jonathan David. Ante Budimir. And Leipzig have it back now. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. That is that for the first half here. The ball is moving again. City trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Jonathan David. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Pulisic. A good and fair challenge. David. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Just cutting off the supply. Ante Budimir. Pulisic. Pulisic. This could be the equaliser. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. David. Cherki. Now with Silva. He's in with a chance. Chance still on. Still dangerous. Pulisic. Ante Budimir. Budimir with it. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. And deflected behind, so a corner here. A change in the offing for City. Really good interception. Jonathan David. Hamsik now. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Johan Wissa. Pulisic. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory